Hey everybody. I just want to come to you tonight just to give you some encouragement, to let you know that no matter how you dress, no matter how you look, God still loves you. He is not ashamed of you. And that comes from a post that I did back probably a month or two ago, that a prophetess came to our church and was talking to someone else. And she told this young lady that God is not ashamed of you. That whatever you have did and whatever situation you're in right now, if you made a mistake, just remember that God is not ashamed of you. And the reason why I wanted to bring that to everybody's attention tonight is because sometimes we might feel that people are ashamed of us. And believe me, I've went through that. I have people who I know are ashamed of me because of the things that they say to me. I mean, you walk up to me and say, you need to color your hair. Okay, why? Why do I need to color my hair? I'm comfortable with my hair color. Maybe it might not look like what you think it should look like, but I'm comfortable with that. So that kind of gives me the sense that they don't like my hair color because, in other words, I know they're saying it makes me look old. I'm not with the in crowd with my hair color. That's okay. I'm not supposed to be in with the in crowd. I am a different type of person. I am different. And I'm an introvert, so it don't matter with me if I'm around a lot of people or not. So then, I've had someone that I thought I was dressed up, had my shirt, my little silk shirt on that I used to wear to church and stuff. And I had someone to actually say, look like she's going to church. And we're supposed to be going to some club. Well, that's what I wear. I don't wear where everything's hanging out. I don't have to dress like that. That's not me. So if you have someone who is saying little slick things about you, that's making you feel like they don't want you to be around them, they don't want you in their midst, or they're ashamed of you in some way, don't worry about it. Believe me, I have worried and I'll worry for you, but I'm done worrying because God loves us. God loves me just the way I am. He made me the way I am. So I am who I am. And another thing, I am a 58-year-old African American woman. There's a lot of people that know me, that grew up with me. They know I don't like dresses. I don't wear dresses. But that doesn't mean that I'm not, that I try to be a boy. I'm not. I love playing sports. When I grew up, I played tackle football with the boys. But that don't mean I want to be a boy. I am a girl, and my mama said it true. You're a tom girl. Which means that you like to play sports with the guys, you like to do guy things, but you're still a girl. And I am truly a woman. I do not want to be. And that's why I'm saying I'm going to probably get some haters on this, but it just tears my soul up and hurts my heart to hear about these the young people who are trying to get the drugs to puberty blockers. That's dangerous. That's why it hurts me. Everybody has their choice of what they want to do with their life and with their bodies. But for me, that scares me that you have to take drugs to change yourself into something that God did not make you. It's okay if you're a young man or a young woman who wants to, if you like the same sex, that's okay. But just please don't do your body so much damage as to trying to change it to something that you're not. Now, I know there are instances where we have those who are born with organs, genes that's the opposite sex. But if you are born and Lord brought you into this world as a male or a female, please just remain a male or a female. You might act a different way. You might dress a different way. But please do not try to be something that you're not. And I'm in the ministry, and I try to encourage. I'm not saying that you can't be what you feel like you are, but I'm just scared and afraid that when you try to change the chemistry of your body, it does something to you. And I don't want anybody starting to change the chemistry of their body and later on something happens and it damages things or sometimes can kill you. So I just want to tell people, I'm 58 years old and I still dress down. I still, I like my shorts down to my knees. I like to be covered up. I don't wear sleeveless shirts and sleeveless dresses. That's just not me. So I'm just going to be me, whether anybody likes it or not. Now, I had to come on here tonight to say that because it's been on my heart. It has bothered me over the years. This hasn't just started. This has been going on for years and years and years and years. I was told, I don't even know whether I like girls or boys. Okay, that's for me to decide. If you don't know, and you've been living with me for 12 years, then you got a problem. Because you obviously trying to hide something that you should not hide. But I just wanted to let you know that, I'm adamant to just be you. It's bothered me. I've tried to be what people wanted me to be when, they told me, well, you need to wear a dress and you need to do this and you need to do this and you need to put makeup on and stuff. Well, the reason why I don't put makeup on is because, first of all, my face, I don't need makeup, not bragging, but I've never had anything wrong the way I want to cover up anything. And it breaks me out. So a lot of things breaks me out. I cannot wear makeup all the time. Now I like my eyeshadow and sometimes eyeliner. And that breaks me out because my eyes start itching. So I just decide not to wear anything. As far as the dresses go, I haven't really liked wearing dresses since I was in junior high school. I wore them just because, especially to church. I wore them to church, but I didn't like it. Now, that I understand that God does not, that I died. It doesn't matter to the Lord or to God how we dress, just as long as it's decent and in order. Now, you don't have to go to church with tight pants on that you can see every dimple and bend and everything else that you have. And you don't go to church with these tight shirts on and blouses to where, everything is hanging out. Don't do that. But that's where the people of God have to step in and talk to people who come in looking like that, because they might not know. They might not know that. And so you don't judge people. You kind of just talk to them. Take them to the side and talk to them. Now, I am a big thing to where I am kind of embarrassed about my self-image, because I just don't like the way I look. But I've come to the determination that I am the way God made me. And I had a problem with that for a long time, because I felt like people were looking at me because I didn't look right, because I am a little bit overweight. But I love me now. I've gotten to that point where I love me. And thank God He is putting people around me that's telling me, do not worry, be you, be you. And that's what I want you to understand tonight. Whoever's listening to me, whoever hears this podcast, whoever hears this YouTube video, I just want, or on Instagram, I want to let you know that it's okay to be you. But please do not try to change your image. If you were born a young lady, please stay a young lady. Whether you like men or women, just stay a young lady. If you were born a young man, please stay a young man. Whether you like men or women, stay there. But when you come at me and you start dressing like a woman with these long wigs and these big old eyelashes and stuff like that, and you a man, and you gonna sit there and tell me that you are a girl, I got a problem with that. First of all, you was born a boy. So you got all the pipings that a boy has. I don't care how many surgeries you have to try to get your pipings changed to look like a female. You will never be a female. If you were born a male, please, just be a man. Be a gay person, but be a man. I know I'm going to make some people mad with this one, but hey, that's just the way I feel. If you were born a woman, you can cut your hair short. You can put sports bras on. But please, do not take medicines and pills to take everything away that God put on you when you were born. Please, leave that medicine alone. All those pills are going in and it's messing your chemistry and your body up. You can look like a man all you want. But if you was born a woman, you still got the pipings of a woman. So just don't try to change your whole image. If you are going to get out here and tell me that you are not afraid of being who you are, well, don't change who you are. Because obviously, you don't like who you was born. God put us here for a reason in the bodies that we were born in. So just allow God to do his work. Don't try to change what God made you. He made you for a specific reason. He made you for a specific reason. So tonight, I just wanted to give a little rant because, I get tired of people looking at me in a certain way. And when I come through and I got my twist in my hair is short, and they look at me funny. And then when I have my hair long, they look at me funny again. I went to an event about 2 weeks ago and walked in the door. It was at church. Walked in the door. When I sat down, I looked up. There was a whole table of people just staring at me. I mean, literally bending over like this, trying to look at me. And I'm thinking, why are they staring at me? For one reason, I was dressed up. I had my hair, it was kind of long. So they're not used to seeing me that way. But they're used to having that image of what they think I should look like. So when I come to events and dress up and look a certain way, then they don't know what to think. But I just want to let you know, when I said God is not ashamed of me, I was not saying that I was coming out as a gay human being, because I'm not. I am a woman who loves men. And right now, I'm a single woman simply because I'm tired of men using me, stepping over me, and taking advantage of my, kindness and using my emotions to play with. So I prefer to stay single. That's my preference right now. Now, it's not saying that I wouldn't love to have somebody around to talk to go places with. But right now, I don't need to deal with nobody because I am who I am. And if they can't accept me for who I am, and you can't be seen out with me, you only seen with me in the house, you don't even want to be seen out with me anywhere, then I don't have nothing to do with you. Because that tells me right there that you're not comfortable with me and you're ashamed of me. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please stay who you are. Stay true to who you was born. Now, I know, we got a lot of things going on in the communities these days. They got a lot of, different things going on. Now, I love everybody. I'm a God-fearing woman. And I love everybody. But I just want people to know that you do not have to change who you are be true to who you are, but don't try to change your body image or the way you look. You know, just because you feel like a girl don't mean you have to look like a girl. Just because you feel like a boy don't mean you have to look like a boy. So, just be true to yourself. Right now, I'm thinking about starting a counseling thing because I do have my certificate in Christian ministry. I am straightforward to the point, so a lot of people don't like it because I tell the truth. I am not here to be fake. I'm not here to sugarcoat nothing. So if I talk to you, I'm going to tell you the truth. And I have my counseling thing that's going on, and I would love to talk to anybody who needs to have someone listen to them, who's going through something as similar to what I'm going through as far as people being ashamed of them. Give me a holler. My email address is Cheryl Secrest Services@gmail.com, and my website is CherylSecretServices.com. I would love to talk to you by Zoom. It's better by Zoom, but if you need to talk to me on the phone, I'll be happy to do that as well. Just to have somebody to talk to and listen to you, it means a lot. Because right now, I'm struggling with the fact that I can talk to people, but I don't know, if they're going to go back and tell somebody else. I don't want to talk to somebody and then they go back and tell somebody. That's not what I need. I need somebody that's going to listen to me and keep what I say within, between us. So, if y'all need somebody to listen to, I'm open to it. I'm always open to it. Just shoot me an email or text me at 931-698-4806. We can set up an appointment. I'll be glad to hear you out and to pray with you and to just be there for you. I might not have to say a word, just listen, but I will pray for you. I hope you guys got something out of this. Leave me a comment. Let me know if this has helped you, if this has resonated with you in some way, if this is something that you wanted to say but never said it. So I love y'all. I love everybody. Believe me. Now, I'm not gonna compromise on anything. I might not like what you stand for. I might not like what you do, but I love you anyway. But just know, I'm not a compromiser. And if it don't feel right in my spirit, I ain't going for it. But I love y'all. I hope y'all have a good evening. I hope y'all have a good rest of the week. This is Wednesday. And I just want to tell you all, peace out. And we'll see you next time. Have a good night.